In 2018, Netflix dropped an anime so chaotic, so relentlessly brutal, and so genuinely strange that people finished it in one sitting, then sat in silence for 10 minutes. I know, because I was one of them. Devilman Crybaby isn't just a dark anime, it's a full sensory assault with something important to say. Welcome to Adoogez! And today, we're talking about one of Netflix's most unhinged originals ever made. Devilman Crybaby is a 2018 Netflix original anime directed by Masaaki Yuasa and produced by Science SARU. It's a reimagining of Go Nagai's classic 1972 manga Devil. The story follows Akira Fudo, a gentle, soft-hearted teenager who merges with a powerful demon called Amon, gaining its strength while somehow keeping his human soul intact. He becomes a devilman, half-demon, half-human, and caught between two worlds that are about to tear each other apart. His best friend, Raya Asuka, is the one who pulls him into this world, and their relationship, that bond between two people on opposite sides of everything, is the emotional spine of the entire series. This show runs only 10 episodes, moves at a blistering pace, and covers the full arc of humanity on the brink of collapse. It doesn't waste a single minute. As a Netflix original, Devilman Crybaby has no traditional box office figures, but its commercial and cultural impact is undeniable. Netflix has never released exact viewership numbers for it, but within its first week of release, it trended globally and became one of the most discussed anime on social media that entire year. For a production estimated to have cost Netflix several $1 million, that return on cultural currency was enormous. It also revived mainstream interest in the original Devilman, driving new international editions and boosting Go Nagai's legacy significantly. And critically, it won multiple animation awards internationally, including recognition at the Tokyo International Anime Awards for a streaming-only release with no theatrical run. That level of critical recognition is rare and tells you everything about the quality behind the chaos. The first thing you notice is the animation, and it is unlike anything else. Masaaki Yuasa doesn't animate to look clean, he animates to feel alive. Lines are loose, forms distort mid-motion, and during action sequences, the screen practically melts. It's chaotic on purpose, and once you sink into its rhythm, it becomes one of the most viscerally exciting visual experiences in anime history. The demon transformation sequences in particular are just bodies break apart and reform in ways that feel genuinely wrong, and that wrongness is exactly the point. The music by Kensuke Shio amplifies every frame, blending hip-hop, electronic, and orchestral elements into something that feels completely native to this world. The soundtrack alone is worth the watch. At its core, Devilman Crybaby is about one question: what actually makes us human? As demons begin to infiltrate and possess people, and as the world discovers their existence, humanity's response is to turn on itself. Fear, paranoia, mob violence, and hatred spread faster than any demon ever could. The show is essentially arguing that humans are their own worst monster. That theme resonates so hard in 2025, it's almost uncomfortable. You watch crowds turn on neighbors, families fracture, and societies collapse, not because of demons, but because of fear of the other. Devilman Crybaby uses its sci-fi horror shell to say something deeply political, deeply social, and deeply true. That's the mark of genuinely great storytelling. The narrative pacing is relentless. Each episode escalates beyond the last, and the show never lets you settle. But what gives it emotional weight is Akira himself. He's the crybaby of the title, someone who weeps openly for others' pain, even as he becomes something terrifying. That gentleness inside a monster's body is the contradiction that makes you root for him all the way to an ending that will absolutely not spare you. And Ryo, I can't say much without spoiling everything, but Ryo's arc is one of the most devastating character reveals in modern anime. The relationship between him and Akira is what transforms this from a cool action horror show into something genuinely tragic. By the final episode, you won't just be shocked, you'll be grieving. Alright, let's be fair. Devilman Crybaby's pacing is a double-edged sword. It moves so fast that several supporting characters, people who clearly matter to Akira, are introduced and then lost before you've had time to care about them. Their deaths are meant to devastate, but if the show hasn't given you time to invest in them, the impact lands softer than it should. The visual style, while intentional and brilliant, will alienate some viewers. If you come in expecting clean, polished animation, the deliberate looseness and distortion can feel rough or unfinished at first. It asks you to adjust your expectations, and not everyone will have the patience to do that before they check out. That's a real barrier worth acknowledging. Devilman Crybaby is a rare piece of work. It's chaotic, it's graphic, it's emotionally obliterating, and every bit of that is deliberate. Masaaki Yuasa didn't make this to be comfortable. He made it to make you feel something raw and real, wrapped inside a demon apocalypse. And it works. Profoundly, unforgettably works. I'm giving Devilman Crybaby a 9 out of 10. One of the boldest, most emotionally devastating anime Netflix has ever produced, and one of the most important anime of the last decade. Don't sleep on it. Here's what I want from you. After watching Devilman Crybaby, did you think the ending was inevitable? Or did it feel like a gut punch you never saw coming? Drop it in the comments. No spoiler. Policing here. We're all adults. And if you want reviews that never pull punches, you know what to do. This is Adoogez. Hit subscribe. And I'll catch you in the next one.